Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. We are here at a dam that I don't know the name of, but we're at a dam. And you guys know how Japan has dams and cool roads that go with it. That's the kind of place where I like to be. So today we're going to be showcasing this road. Man, that is the longest right-hander I've been on in a while. It's a pretty wide one too. It's almost like Fujimi Kaido wideness. So anyways, I'm on this road because it leads to Kashima, and that side has an ocean, and quite possibly we could see a nice ocean view once we get up and over this mountain, all for the sake of just exploring my local area. I like to just drive around and explore random little places I've never driven before. See if my car can handle it. Or, you know, sometimes you find these hidden gems where you're just out and about and you find this like really cool location. I just want to show you guys how you can just go out, have these little adventures, make these mundane drives something enjoyable. Too often we get stuck in routine, and routine sort of makes us numb, and you don't get the stimulation your brain craves. Oh shit, I gotta do that real quick. Alright. Anyways, as I was saying, once you get out and explore your local areas a little more, you find that these little adventures make your life just a little bit more, adds a little bit more spice to your life. You find that you appreciate just going out and driving your car, no matter what car it is. Appreciate your local area, like, oh, I'm not in such and such area. I don't live in Italy, or I don't live in my case, I don't live up near Mount Fuji where all the cool roads are. You know, I kick myself every now and then, like, why am I not up there? Why am I not doing all these cool videos up there? But honestly, I have not explored even half of what my prefecture has to offer. So until I get up there, I've made it my goal to explore around and show you guys all these places. Well, anyways, lately I have been practicing gear shifts. Now, why am I practicing gear shifts? Don't you already know how to do that, you may say, but I don't know how to shift properly. Like, when I say properly, I mean like perfect gear shifts. So I've made it my goal for this week. I'm going to focus on shifting smoothly but also fast, because I can shift smoothly like this, but it's kind of slow, and I want to be able to shift fast, which is like, yeah, see, there's like, I could do the movement like that, but the revs were like like that. So, oh wait, let me stop right here real quick. Anyways, yeah, I want to shift quickly without damaging my transmission and gears and everything. I find that being able to shift like those Keiichi Tsuchiya best motoring videos where they go, you know, they have their foot on the gas pretty much, but they like lift it just a little bit and they like kick the clutch in. That's the kind of shifting I'm going for, because I think that is the next step in my driving technique. I'll take a real quick picture here. Now what I want to do is like not necessarily power shifting, because I know that that's not good for your transmission and all that, but I don't know how to explain it. It's like just trying to get the perfect gear shift as quickly as possible. Now, I don't want to sound like I'm blaming the car or anything, but this car, it has a electronic throttle, so it's not actually a cable that connects to the throttle body. I'll explain in another video at some point, but it's a pet peeve of mine where I hit the gas really incremental throttle inputs sometimes, or I just use my toe, my big toe, but it doesn't react to that at all. Like the revs don't move. Really annoys me when I can't do that. It's slightly off, you know, with my timing. I don't want to sound like I'm blaming the car or anything, but that might also be a factor if I add in that slight little percentage of the electronic throttle maybe interfering with my superior driving ability. But another way to fix that is to get a throttle controller. I think that's what they call it. They call it serone in Japanese. So I would assume it's just called throttle controller. But you can correct me in the comments if you want. You know, really give me a bitch slap of a comment. Yeah, I like these roads that have these arrows on it to show me which way I'm going. It's like a video game. Now these are the kind of country roads you would find like old skylines. Like when I say old skylines, I mean like the 70s skylines. And I just saw one like back there before I started filming. It was just randomly parked at a car lot, rusting to death. But it was there. Just random shit you see here in the country. Man, 70s cars are just peak design. They're beautiful. The interior, the exterior, everything. Times are changing now, I guess. Now it seems like every car just looks like some sort of pudgy hatchback looking thing. And there has to be an SUV variant of everything. But I'm sure people complained about cars and whatnot back in the day. People were probably complaining that all the cars look boring and boxy in the 80s. But to me, boring and boxy is what I like. Tiny little house. You know, there was a time where I was actually really into tiny houses. Those houses where you could like just sort of almost carry on a trailer, or they literally are trailers. I was into the idea of that for a while because, you know, I'm a guy and I just absolutely don't really feel the need to have a house that's huge and has a whole bunch of rooms and all that. I want the most like minimum living accommodation, but I want a huge garage. Speaking of minimum, look at this fucking car here. What the hell is that? Some sort of Fiat, I'm assuming. I could just do the minimalist lifestyle and whatnot and just have my cars parked outside or have a huge garage. But at that point, why not just live in a garage? Just make your little tiny room in a garage. Looks like we've made it to Kashima, and we've made it to the ocean area, so no ocean view, I guess, but we're in some sort of fishing village, and I'm just gonna keep going until I hit the ocean. You know, one thing I like about Japan is just the scenery can change pretty quickly like that. We were just in the mountains, now we're here, right by the ocean. This looks like a road where they would film some sort of cheesy 70s cop show. Man, they really don't want you to see the view or something. Alright, where does this go? Straight into the ocean. Alright. Well, we've made it to the ocean. Okay, well, I'm gonna go out and take some photos again because that's obligatory when you're in a cool little spot like this. Look at all those, whatever those are, ducks? Yeah, they're ducks. Seems to be very low tide. I'm gonna see if there's another spot with a better lookout. Those walls are kind of blocking the view. Yeah, this is like the kind of shit I would do in like GTA. Back before I had a license, I would just drive around on the GTA map, pretend that I was a law-abiding citizen and whatnot. You guys ever do that? Where you just like play GTA but play as an NPC? You know, me and my brother, we used to take turns playing the Xbox. When it was my turn on the Xbox, when we were playing GTA 5, I would literally just play as an NPC. I would get in my car, drive around the whole map within the speed limit and like stop at the stop signs and shit, and it would just fucking drive him nuts. He was like, what the fuck are you doing? You're not playing the game. And I'm like, I am playing the game. I'm playing it the way I want to. It's my turn to play, so leave me the fuck alone. He's like, yeah, but you're not playing it as GTA. So it pissed him off, but you know, I enjoyed it. Those were some good times, carefree. But here I am doing the exact same thing. Man, imagine if it was reversed. If I was doing GTA in real life. Look at that. Looks like you'd find dinosaur bones or something there. Huh. You guys let me know in the comments, should I ride that bank? Should I ride the bank? That reminds me of that one Grand Tour episode when the guys took the took their cars out onto that like sketchy ass old speed test course, bumpy, and it's got jumps when they go over these little like bumps and cracks. The car like hops, and it's banked. You know, it's just my opinion, but I think out of all the three of them, I think James has the biggest balls of them all. He's pretty brave, I think. If I were to pick who's the bravest, I guess. Well, couldn't really find a road that goes all the way back to the really super edge of the ocean, but I think that's good enough, honestly. Figure out how to get out of here. So you can tell these roads here were just paved onto whatever dirt road there used to be before cars existed here. But I do admire these garages that they have. Like all of them, they all have a garage. Oh, here comes the car. But, you know, since the roads were just paved over onto the original, before cars existed road, shit like that happens. So I would like to get to a normal road, an even narrower road. Maybe possibly leads to a different road. Yeah, it does, I think. But that's what we're here for. We're here for the spontaneity of the adventure. I mean, because like, who plans out an adventure? I'm gonna go left, because it's at least paved. Alright. These cool. Slowly but surely, we're getting to a road. I've been watching this series from Markiplier, Silent Hill F series. If you don't know, it's a horror game, one of the Silent Hill games that came out recently, and all these YouTubers have been reviewing them. But yeah, these sorts of little towns, these farm towns, kind of remind me of it. There's a lot of Japan looks like that. A lot of farming towns in Japan. Here we go. That'll be the end of this video, I guess. I will leave you guys here in this old farming town. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button and comment down below what you thought. If you were inspired to drive, then let me know. Also, if you know anybody that can be inspired to drive, or that needs to be inspired to drive, then grab them by the shoulders and really jostle them around and tell them, watch this video. Really make them addicted to driving. And with that, I will let you guys be, and I will see you guys in the next video. Drive safe and take care.